Hi guys, today I'm gonna review the Casio G-Shock Rainbow Black. This is the back of the watch. Just gonna pop it on my wrist. Nice, absolutely lovely. Is it called the rainbow because of the rainbow dial? I'm gonna try to see if I can manage to show you how this watch is setting up. First of all, we try to set up the time. So to do that, we using the adjust button. So what we have to do, we just keep press long the button and keep pressing it until the hands is gonna say sub on the digital display. The sub is mean the sub dial, which is gonna show us the day of the week. By pressing the mode button, it's gonna the hour and minute and they're gonna go at 12 o'clock. So what we do from here, we can adjust them. We see at the digital time it's 0, and we can adjust them by pushing these two buttons. And we can stop that by pushing the other button. And we're stopping it again by pushing that button. The minute hand is gonna go to 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, it's okay. The hands for the analog watch, and we have displayed Sunday. So now as we adjust them to, they just press to adjust again. And hands with the data going back, it's gonna show us the analog the same as the digital time. Right, let's see if we can manage to set up the watch. Again, keep pressing the adjust. We do have the time zone first of all on the digital time. So we have displayed, I think it's 31 time zones and 48 cities. So I'm in London. I'm gonna let London. Pressing mode. Is gonna be the next. We have the Dst Display, which is the daylight saving time for the summer and the winter. By pressing the buttons, we can turn that on and off. So that means when the clock is going forwards or backwards in the winter, in the summer, the watch is gonna do that himself. You don't have to do it. So it's up to you. Leave it on and off. Next time we have the 24 hours. We can set the 24 hours again by pushing these two buttons. We can have 12 with AM and PM, and we have 24 hours. So I'm gonna let this one in 24 hours. So next one is gonna be the seconds. You can adjust them again, pushing the two buttons. Time is 21. We're going back to 21. And 5 minutes. So what we do, pushing this one, we're going backwards. Pushing the button again is gonna ask us to set up the year, which is 2021. Push the button again. That's the month again. We can set it up by going down or up. And next is the date. Again, up and down. The day of the week on the sub dial, we don't have to adjust that. That is gonna be set up automatically by the watch as we set on the date. So we set up the date. We do have a key word. That means if we want the watch to beep when we push the buttons, or we can mute it again. I think I'm gonna leave it on beep because it's just fun. Next, if we push the button again, we do have the light screen down the digital display, and we have a number 3. Well, that means 3 seconds. We can adjust that. We can leave it for 1.5 seconds, or we can leave it for 3 seconds. The light, I'm gonna show you that a bit later on. So I set that up for 3 seconds, and it's gonna take us from where we start, the time zone, London, and when all this is all done, we just push the adjust button and the time it's set. Beautiful. Friday. We can push this button here. It's gonna show us the date and the time. Right. Going from the clock, pushing the button, we have the wall time. Again with the 2 buttons, we can set it up, adjust. We can leave it on and or on or off. The next one is gonna be the stopwatch, where we can start them. Or we can stop it from the same button, and with adjust button we resetting it back to 0. Next one is the timer. You can set this up for 24 hours. It's just a normal timer. Push the start button, it's gonna start the countdown. Press it again, it stop. Adjust, going back to resetting. Again, as we all know, Casio is give us 5 alarms, alarm 3, alarm 4, alarm 5, and we have the beep at every hour when it's the hour the watch is gonna beep. So to set up the first alarm, we have to go to first alarm, keep the adjust button pressed, and we set up the minutes, and let's just say 10, 11 past 10, and with the adjust button it's all set. Right, next one, we're going back to time. There is a very cool function of this watch. If you, the hands from the analog watch is gonna be on the top of the digital watch, and you want to look at the digital watch, you keep these two buttons pressed and the hands, they're gonna move. It's really cool. At the moment I think it's gonna ignore me. It's not gonna do it because they're not in the way of the digital time. Again, timer, alarms, and back to time. Really nice watch. Absolutely perfect value for the money. It's 20 bar water resist, which is 200 meters. The spring bars, you can remove them very easy. We have the quick release spring bar. I'm gonna clean it up a bit more. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this watch. Beautiful watch for a G-Shock. It's absolutely beautiful. I think G-Shock, they just made a very good job with this one. I think they came out last year or 2019 with a few of them, and I think it was a big success, and they carry on, and they still carry on, and they're still doing very well, and I think they're absolutely lovely. There we go. I'm just gonna put it on my wrist again for another 2 minutes. Beautiful dial, absolutely beautiful. I forgot to tell you that it's on a hour end and a minute end, it's a nice loom. I'm gonna try to do a shot with that at the end. Thank you very much for watching. Here we go, the shot with the